Hi there, this is Natasha. I'm the creator, tutor and designer at My Creative Butterfly. I design crochet patterns from beginner till advanced levels, and you can find me on all social media platforms by the name My Creative Butterfly. If you want to check out more of my work, do visit my website that also goes by the name www.mycreativebutterfly.com. I hope you find what you're looking for on the channel, and if you like what you learn, don't forget to like and subscribe. In today's video, I'll show you how to crochet these long stem lavenders. If you have subscribed to my channel and if you are a regular visitor and if you learn from what I teach, you already know that I posted a video for these crocheted lavenders a few days back, actually a few months back. It received a lot of love, but I also received a few comments and a few messages from some crocheters saying that the video was too fast for them or they wanted it with a voiceover. So, keeping in mind all those requests, today I finally found the time and I created the video again for you on a slower speed that is perfectly suitable for a beginner level crocheter, and also there is voiceover on that. I hope you find this version of the lavenders easier to follow. Please do share your views in the comments. Another bonus with this video, other than being a slower version, in this version of the video I have also included a photo tutorial and a written pattern that is a downloadable that is available in the description. There is a link in the description. You can click on that, submit your email ID and name, and you can download the photo tutorial and written pattern for free. So if you find it difficult to follow a video and you find it more comfortable to make something using patterns, please do so. Go and click on the link in the description. Let us start with the materials that you'll require. Now for these lavenders, I've used a size 2 baby weight acrylic yarn. If you want, you can also use cotton. Lavender for the flower and leaf green for the leaves. I'm using 3 shades of purple. You can use any number of shades. Purple is advisable since we are making lavenders. You can also use pink or maybe white. With this, you'll also require a 2 mm crochet hook, a sharp pair of scissors. I'm using 3 mm bamboo skewers to make the stem of the lavenders. For the flower assembly, I am using a hot glue gun. If you want, you can also use fabric glue. Other than this, you'll also require some floral tape for winding the stem of the flower. I would advise that you use a green color that is more or less similar to the green yarn that you are using so that it looks better. That is all the material that you'll require in order to make these lavenders. Now to begin with, we'll crochet the flower first. So I'll take the lavender yarn. Start with a slip knot. Next do a chain 6. For each petal we'll be doing 6 chains and all the petals will be done continuously in a single go. So do 6 chains. Now do a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Insert the hook in the second chain and do a slip stitch there. Now do a slip stitch in all the remaining 4 chains. So insert hook in the next chain, do a slip stitch. Repeat the same thing with the next chain and the remaining 2 as well. That's it. This is your first petal. Now like this, you have to make a total of 45 petals. Now remember, if you are using a thinner or thicker yarn, you can increase or decrease the number of petals accordingly. Now for the second petal, continue in the continuation of the first petal, just make 6 chains and repeat the same pattern again. That is, do a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook and a slip stitch in each of the next remaining 4 chains. Slip stitch, again a slip stitch, and slip stitches in the remaining 2 as well. Last one, slip stitch in this also. This is the second petal. Continue repeating the same pattern a total of 45 times till you have a total 45 petals. Keep repeating the same pattern. If you want a longer or shorter floral stem, then you can increase or decrease the number of petals accordingly. Also, if you are using a different yarn, a different thickness, then for thicker thread, I would advise to make less number of petals, and for thinner thread, make more number of petals so that you have a nice and long stem as per your desire. Before fastening it off, what you can do is just try wrapping it on the skewer and check if you like the length. If you want, you can always rip off some of the stitches, or if you want, you can always add some more petals. So before you fasten off the thread, I would advise you that you try the length by wrapping it on the stem. So I am done with a total of 45 petals. So I'll just fasten off the thread and secure the end. And that's it. Now before we do the assembly, we have to make one more part of the lavender flower. That is the leaf. So these leaves are, again, there are two leaves, a pair of leaves, and that will be made in continuation the same way as we did the petals. So let's take the leaf green yarn and start with the leaf. Now for the leaf, again we'll start with a slip knot. So place a slip knot on your hook. Now for the leaf, do a base chain of 10. So make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now make a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Now make single crochets in the next 2 chains. A single crochet in the next one too. Now do double crochets in each of the next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and one more, that is 4. Now do a single crochet in the next chain and a slip stitch in the last one. This is the first leaf. Now we'll repeat the same pattern again for making the second leaf. So do 10 chains again. Now repeat the same pattern, slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, single crochets in the next 2 chains, 1 single crochet each in the next 2 chains. Now double crochets in each of the next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and one more, that's 4. Now do a single crochet in the next chain and a slip stitch in the last one. That's it, we are done with both the leaves. Now just cut off the yarn and secure the end. That's it. Now the next step is the flower assembly. Now for the assembly, you'll require the leaves. With this, you'll also need the petals and the stem. So let us see how to assemble it. Now for assembling, first apply some hot glue on the tip of the skewer. I'm starting at the pointy tip because I want the base to be blunt. So we'll start wrapping the flower starting from the pointy tip. Don't need to worry about the yarn end. Just keep applying hot glue on the bamboo skewer and keep rolling the flower. It should not overlap, but also it should not be the bamboo skewer should not be visible from between. So make sure that the spirals are very close to each other. Keep rolling till you are done with all the petals. Don't worry too much about the shape. You want it to be uneven to give it a more realistic touch. Keep applying glue little by little, because if you'll add a lot of glue in one go, then it will harden before you are able to wrap the petals. So I would advise not to apply more than 1 inch on the stem. Now that's it. Once you are done with the petals, apply glue at the base where you have just finished the flower. Now just see that I've also wrapped the end of the yarn on the bamboo skewer so that you don't have to weave it in. Now just add the leaves at the base by applying a little glue and just wrap the yarn around the leaves a few times to secure it properly. Now we have 4 yarn ends. We don't need to weave them in, we'll just cut them off. So take your scissors and cut off the tails, leaving about 1 inch. That's it. Now next step is wrapping the stem with the floral tape. So take the tape and start wrapping it right at the base of the leaves. Just overlap it a little, a few millimeters, not too much, just overlap it a little, and then continue wrapping the rest of the stem. Keep stretching the tape, keep it a little diagonal and keep twisting the stem like this, and go spiral, go till the base of the stem like this. Now just snip it off. That's it. We are done with the flower. Now make as many as you want. You can also make a single flower, or if you want you can make quite a few of these to make it into a bouquet. It depends entirely on you. I hope you liked the pattern. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked what you learned today. Thank you so much for watching.